That story was so big. I was doing a talk for an entrepreneurs conference in London, and halfway through my talk, someone whispered in my ear, said, just to let you know, your Ferrari story is the biggest story, the fourth biggest story in the world. So I bought my wife a yellow F8 Ferrari Spider, 300 grand machine, and it was a stormy day, stormy weekend. It was Storm Aisha, I think it was called. And I had electricians in my house changing the light bulbs. Yeah, I don't do that because my time's better spent on other stuff. They changed all the light bulbs in my house. And I thought to myself, this storm's bad. We've been told to stay inside, the usual scare tactics that we're used to now. And I thought, hang on a second. They all got logoed electrical, their brand on the back. I said, guys, do you want some publicity? So yeah, what you got in mind? My electric gates down there at the bottom of my drive, could you get them to malfunction so that they don't work anymore? So, yeah, it's easy. 2 minutes. So let's go out in the storm. I said to my wife, Monique, drive the car. I was a bit more polite than that. I'm not like Andrew Tate, make me a sandwich. But I said, Monique, drive the Ferrari back to in between the car, in between the gates. And then the guys put the gates up against the car. I stood there like this, like that. And the electrician, I said, make sure your logo is facing the camera. So they had Berry Electrical, that's what they were called. And they were confused by the whole thing. They did it. Took the picture. Monique was like that. And I got the nanny on her iPhone to take a picture of that situation. I put it on my Instagram. Everyone be careful out there. It's very stormy. Stay safe. My wife's just come back from the gym. The gates are gone. It's probably caused about £50,000 worth of damage on a £300,000 Christmas present. I'm gutted. Blah, 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 blah. That's the worst thing people want to read when they want to hate on you. Straight off that, within 5 minutes, the Sun, the Mail picked up that story. They don't care if it's true or not. No one asked to see the damage. There was no damage. The downside of it, which I didn't think about, I had to lock the car away in the garage for a month. You couldn't drive it because they all thought it'd been off to repair. That story was so big. I was doing a talk for an entrepreneurs conference in London, and halfway through my talk, someone whispered in my ear, said, just to let you know, your Ferrari story is the biggest story, the fourth biggest story in the world at the moment. That's how much people want to hate on, wow, success. It's wrong, really, isn't it?
You just made it up.
Well, yeah. Yeah. We literally had to hide that car in the garage for 4 weeks.
The electrical company get a lot of...
They were everywhere. And I mentioned their name in their Instagram.
Just came to do your light.
But it's
result.